Dear students, welcome to the Anjuman's Biology.
Today I am going to discuss on chapter 5. The chapter's name is Food, Nutrition and Digestion. So here the topic have chosen for you. Those are energy food ingredients, the Harris-Benedict's formula, BMR and BMI. So now need to know what is energy. This energy is a kind of property transferred from one to another. Now look here, and the term that is food. Food is the chemical compound in substances that can be living or non-living, and which are edible and giving us energy and helping to grow and develop. So look here, is another term is present, what is called food ingredients. You know all what are the food ingredients. There are 6 types of food ingredients. Those are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, water, and nowadays scientists have added another word which is called roughage. Carbohydrate, protein and fats provides energy, but vitamins, minerals, water and roughage. They are very essential for the body but do not provide not a single calorie. Now the question, why we are going to learn these things? Because our body needs food. What for? For the energy. So what is the energy? Actually energy is nothing, that is heat. So the heat is measured by a unit which is called calorie. So now the question is, what is calorie? The unit calorie. What is this? The unit to measure heat energy is called calorie. 1000 calorie makes 1 kilocalorie. Equal to 1 kilocalorie. Okay. Food calorie is the energy is required from the food which can release 1000 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Clear? Because food calorie is measured in kilocalorie. Throughout the book you see this calorie, 200 calorie, 500 calorie, it is written in your book. So when you have seen it is written calorie, you have to think it is kilocalorie. Clear? And the unit of heat energy is called calorie. So what is food calorie now? food calorie is measured in kilocalorie. So 1 food calorie equal to 1 kilo calorie equal to 1000 calorie. Who are present here, all of you have offered a sandwich for me, so now you are having it. So you know how the sandwich is made up of. Sandwich is made up of carbohydrate, protein and fat. And which part is the carbohydrate? The bread is used in the sandwich, that is the carbohydrate. And in the middle, the filler is the protein. And the overlapping the bread with a semi-solid substance, that is mayonnaise, which is containing mostly fat. So a sandwich contains all these 3 types of food components, that is food ingredients. I'm writing the amounts of the sandwich here, so you are going to calculate that. Or if you can't, then I'll show you. Write down all of you are going to calculate this. The sandwich is offered to you that contain 30.5 gram of carbohydrate, 12.5 gram of protein, 7.5 gram of fat. So now you are going to calculate the calorie we are getting from this sandwich. For this reason, you have to make a table of 2 columns. Why do you need to make a table of 2 columns? Because we are going to measure here calorie from the sandwich we are getting. Not only that, also going to measure energy. How much energy, that much calories providing us. So let's start. From home we are getting this calorie and energy from the sandwich. So we already have learned 1 gram carbohydrate can provide 4 kilocalories, so 30.5 will be multiplied by 4. Tell me the result. 12.5 will be multiplied by 4 and 7.5 will be multiplied by 9. It is 122.5. 0. And this one? Five. Five, 7, 9, 6, 5, 11, 12, 13. And 111. That means this kilocalorie energy can get from the sandwich given to you. Is the sandwich tasty? Now come to the next one. Energy calculation. You know the calorie that the food we are eating after cellular respiration, that food providing us energy. And that energy is what kind of energy? That is a heat energy. When this energy is transferred to another, it is considered as energy. So you know 1 kilocalorie heat energy can provide 4.2 kilojoule because the unit of energy is kilojoule, joule or kilojoule. Kilojoules. Clear? So how many kilocalorie we have got here? So multiply this 139.5 into 4.2. 583.8 kilojoule. Now what is Harris-Benedict formula? You know, two of the scientists, Harris and Benedict, in 1990 they introduced this formula to measure the energy requirement for the body when a person in a resting period. So for that reason they have introduced a formula, but it is different for male and female. In one word, if we ask you what is Harris-Benedict formula, then your answer will be the method to estimate basal metabolic rate. That means the energy is used when a person in a resting period, that means sedentary states, that means not doing any work, that means not exercise, not any hard work. The person who is just roaming around, sitting and reading, and internal activities going on, that means circulation, breathing, digestion, other things are happening inside the body. I am writing it very simple way. What is Harris-Benedict formula or equation? It is the method to estimate resting states. That means the calculation of the method, the formula is used to find the BMR. That is actually Harris-Benedict formula. And next time is here is BMR. You know all the full form of BMR. Basal metabolic rate. So basal metabolic rate is exactly this from here to here. Why? The method is the formula, and to know the rate of the energy for a person who is in resting period, that is actually BMR. The measuring of energy requirement resting time is called BMR. BMR is the calorie calculation, and BMI body mass composition. That means our body, how much fat, how much skin, and how much composition, all the food nutrients in the body that means. So now we are going for BMI. What is BMI? The full form of BMI? Body Mass Index. The definition for BMI. Actually, which component makes us fat or thin? Which kind of food ingredients doing this is responsible for this? That is fat. So another way you can say BMI is the measuring of amount of fat in the body. 18.4 to 24.9. This is the normal range of BMI. If it is less than this 18.4, then the body is underweight, and if it is more than the 24.9, then the body is overweight. But there is a formula for BMI. Body weight should be divided by height in meter square. So if you know your body weight and your height, easily find your BMI, and you can take decision what type of food has to be reduced and what type of food to be increased. Write down stem for the CQ, simple way. Energy requirement for the body should be considered. 3 objectives. You know all. Number 1, BMR, physical labor. And number 3, influence. So this is the 1.12. Another 2, given the weight of a person, a woman, 60 kg, height is 1.6 meter, and age is 25 years. And second clue, a man, body weight is 75 kg, height is 5 feet 8 inch, and age is 20 years. STEM. Now you are going to write the questions. Number A, what is food calorie? Number B, of the man. Number C, here has to be two calculation should be shown, which showing her daily calorie demand. Number D. BMI. Okay. Have you copied the question, all of you? Now the first question was, what is food calorie? I am not going to write it because at the beginning my explanation I already have written the definition of. And second one was find the BMI of the man. So here was the value was given. The BMI depends on only weight and height. So here the man's weight was given 75 kg and height was given 5 feet 8 inch. So according to the formula of BMI, we know body weight should be divided by height in meters square. We have to convert it. Therefore 5 feet 8 inch should be multiplied 5 into 12 first to turn into inch plus 8. Then it will be multiplied by 2.54. This is centimeter. But we have to divide by meter. So 72.72 centimeter equal to 1.727 can be considered as 1.73 meter. Did you understand? Now go for the formula. The BMI of the man is 75 kg should be divided by 1.73 meter square. It will be 25.08 kg per meter square. So the man's BMI is 25.08 kg per meter square. So the man's BMI range is more than the normal range. So he is little obese, not that much. So still a little exercise and reducing some of the fatty food can maintain a good health. And you have to mention the normal range of BMI. $655 plus 9.6 and what was the weight for the woman? 60 kg plus 1.8 into the height of the woman was 1.6 meter minus 4.7 into the age of the woman was 25. Now do the calculation. 14 1.5 kilo calorie. So the BMR of the woman is 1400 1.5 kilocalories. Roaming around, sleeping, sitting, walking, reading, that person has to be multiplied this BMR by 1.2. And if the person is very hardworking, then that value will be 1.9. And if someone is working moderately, then that value is 1.3.75. But here the woman is in sedentary stage, so we are going to multiply to find the daily calorie demand by 1.2. So our next steps, one four zero 1.5 into 1.2. So what will be the result? It will be 1681.8 and so finally we got the answer of C. Woman when she is in sedentary period, the total 1681.8 kilocalorie and food energy is needed. So for this reason, you have to make a table of two columns. Very important, this question is, all these things that I am discussing today are very important because this question has come in previous SSC exam, but it is very important for the coming candidates. Okay, so let's start the differences between first of all, when you have asked to write any differences about anything, so your answer will start with the definition. And this is the body composition measuring. Clear? This is the first one. So you have to write, if you want, you can write in definition form in full word. The second one is only the internal activities occurring that time the BMR is measured. Okay. Okay, but BMI is the indirect body fats. What will be the third one? What are the variables are used for both of the terms? So in BMR, the variables or the factors are considered age. But in BMI, it is considered okay. Here three of the things are considered, three factors or three variables are considered in BMR, but in BMI only two variables are considered. Plus 13.7 into kg. Kg is what? What? 5 into centimeter. Don't forget, in BMI we use meter, but in BMR we use centimeter. Minus 6.8 into age in years. This is the formula for man. And for women, 665 plus 9.6 into kg plus 1.8 into centimeter minus 4.7 into years. Okay. Now come to the formula for BMI. I have written in short, height in meter square. Okay. What will be the next part? So BMR is different for male and female. For male and female. And this is the same formula female. BMR decreases with age. That means when a person become older, their body activity is always reduced. So for that reason, food burning process in the body reduced. For that reason, their BMI rate always reduced. That means decreases. But BMI is nothing like that. It is the measure of the body mass, so it is always constant. Why do we need to find the BMR? That is the most important thing. Is to determine sound health, obesity, caloric calculation. How many terms we are saying? Sound health, obesity, caloric calculation. Helps not the calorie. Clear? Is it good when someone's body's BMR is high? Is it good or bad? Of course it is good, because the food is burning and giving more energy, and the person is feeling more energetic. The last point is high value of BMR is good sign for good health, but indicates obesity. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.